All right, it is going to feel a little bit like Halloween later on this weekend. Let's bring in meteorologist Tiffany Savona for the latest forecast. Good morning.
Good morning. It definitely will, Michelle. It is going to feel much cooler as we round out the weekend and head into next week. That's all thanks to a very strong cold front that's going to bring us the coolest air of the season so far. Temperatures this morning are in the 50s for the most part. Murphy still sitting at 43 degrees. That's the cold spot this morning. 54 in Cleveland, 57 in Chattanooga, 52 in Dayton, and 53 degrees in Dalton. We still have that fog lingering across the Sequatchie Valley and across portions of northern Georgia, right over Blue Ridge and east of Murphy. It's not typically as widespread this morning, but keep in mind, if your area is shaded in gray, you may have some reduced visibility on your way to work this morning. Here's the big picture. That storm system that brought all that severe weather to Florida yesterday still to our south, and we are tracking a cold front off across the Midwest. That is going to be our strong cold front that moves through tomorrow, and that front means business. I'll explain in just a second. So this morning, where we don't have fog, I think we will see some sunshine before these clouds really increase from south to north across the region. And during the late afternoon, early evening hours, we could see some spotty light rain showers develop across the area. Some sprinkles. Any rain will be very light in nature. High temperatures will top out in the 70s, lower 70s, so a good 10 degrees cooler than what we saw yesterday. And notice Dayton, Athens, our northernmost communities will be a little bit milder today because the clouds will move into those areas last, with cooler weather expected farther south. If you are going to be attending any of those Friday night lights this evening, you may want to bring the umbrella just in case, or a jacket with a hood, as there could be a few light rain showers, but that won't dominate the game. Clouds, and it will stay on the mild side with temperatures holding steady in the middle 60s thanks to those clouds. Overnight, a couple of light rain showers still possible as we go into tomorrow morning. The clouds hang tough. There may even be some fog and mist to start off your Saturday as temperatures bottom out in the upper 50s to around 60 degrees. So a little bit milder tomorrow morning. That's because we're still going to be out ahead of the cold front. And there are some changes to this forecast, some good changes. The front looks like it'll move in around lunchtime. Directly behind the front, I think we'll see a brief clearing. So by 1 o'clock, notice how we start to see clearing from Fort Payne through Chattanooga, Dayton, and points to the west. Notice those clouds hang on a little bit longer across our easternmost communities. This clearing is important because it comes during the window of our partial solar eclipse. So that means there's better chances for us to see it. So like I just mentioned, it is a partial solar eclipse in Chattanooga and across the Tennessee Valley. The maximum coverage that the moon shadow will cover the sun will be about 50%. So this is what it will look like if you're able to see it tomorrow afternoon. The eclipse will begin at 11:41 in the morning Eastern time. The maximum point of the eclipse Saturday at 1:08 in the afternoon, and the eclipse will end at 2:40. So it will be a 3-hour event. Obviously, this is highly dependent on cloud cover, highly dependent on that timing of the front. So it's best to just get outside and see what it looks like tomorrow afternoon. We're crossing our fingers that the clouds do clear out and be sure to view it safely. Your 7-day forecast showing that the weekend is looking breezy. Sunday will be the colder day. So if you're looking for a day to maybe go to Oktoberfest, take the family to the pumpkin patch, Saturday will be the better day to do it. 61 on Sunday. 59 for a high on Monday. That could be the coolest day yet. And then we'll see a gradual warm up as we head toward the middle of next week.